Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Saints have got it. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. The 5th touchdown for him on the year. On now to the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Will Riker.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with Damian Martinez. He's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
To throw on 1st and 10, Leonard. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26
that one
yards.
Good for 26 yards.
That's another Saints.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, Leonard. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pass. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A run up the middle, that's Martinez. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. When you're willing to throw the ball short, the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have a Saints first down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of down.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Saints. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. A gain of 17 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
21 more yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
14. Saints 7.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Leonard gonna throw on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Here, a handoff to Martinez. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
It's 3rd down, and here is Leonard. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
On the handoff, Martinez. Uh-oh. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down for New Orleans.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, set.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards.
First down.
So it's man
First
coverage,
and
Mike.
goal,
You have to
Orleans.
keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
From the gun, here's Leonard. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra
The
point.
kicker on for the extra point.
The kick
The kick
is good. And the Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains. But even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense.
A gain there of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3 more yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now a run on first down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
27. And Oliver made the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Riker's good with the extra point. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run, and here's Martinez. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Another run with Martinez. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
3rd and 6. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. He's got his man. That's Beck. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar, 19. Blitz. Motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A give, and here comes Martinez. He'll push forward for about a yard. Julian Love brings him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now Leonard. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield.
17.
One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. No. Off. Let's go.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they dig themselves out of that hole rather effectively. Gain of 19 on 1st and 20.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And he'll work forward for a yard. That's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. A throw left side there, not going to find the pass. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
And
it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Minnesota.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Leonard to throw. That's caught by Martinez. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. They'll run. This is Martinez. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Second and 5. They'll throw. It's Leonard. Connection made. It's Burden. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll give on the ground, and he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down. Saints going to use their second timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Ready up.
3rd down and 3. To throw is Leonard. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw, it's Leonard. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Back to 60. Back.
To the air is Leonard. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 55.
A big one there to start the second half. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First and 10, it is Leonard. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, here's Martinez. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Conversion.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Bates now for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
28, Saints 24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Landon Jackson in there for the sack. His 4th on the year.
At the 24-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a run going left. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
18, here we go. 60 Eagle.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Jackson Hawes.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cowboy 80.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Palmer now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the double. Let's go now.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Elijah Molden. Took him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. A run up the middle. That's Martinez. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay, break. Go.
He'll try to run for it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
The Saints will punt this one away. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll get about 2. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That one intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 40s.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On 1st down, Leonard. That one's taken in by Mitchell. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Give up the middle with Martinez. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Leonard. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Down the right sideline. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Olave is the motion man. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal? From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Going up top. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal.
60, Bison, 60, go!
To throw, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This is intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7th.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Start this on the ground with Martinez. And that'll be a pickup of 3. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. It is 2nd and 6. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On 1st and 10, it's Martinez. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Martinez. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Leonard to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. The right side to Olave. And He's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Saints will go up by 7. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Steps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. They need one right now. Third and long. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target.
Incomplete.
And it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Fair catch.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
At their own 40-yard line.
On first and 10, it is Leonard. They look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16
His
yards.
fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
A lot could go
A
wrong
gain of
anytime you
16
decide to
yards.
put the ball in
And
the
the
air
Saints
here late in the
first
fourth
down.
quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Olave is the motion man. Leonard gonna throw on first and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's another.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
On the ground, here's Martinez. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there, maybe a yard. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Okay,
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
ready? Check go.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow